Hello Kenyans, habari zenu, hope mko fiti. My good name is Brenda Kangai and I'll be vying for the Nairobi Woman Representative seat comes to 2027, but that's not the main thing. First I want in all my videos to offer my condolences to the families that lost their loved ones when we were fighting for the rejection of the finance bill. I want to say sorry to all the people that are in hospital. Personally, I've been to hospital, nimewatembelea, but I also want to go again and again this coming week. And because we will ensure that every person who was in that demonstration ameumia, amepata afueni, yani amepona. And I also pray to God to strengthen all the families, the ones that have been injured and the ones atu Mungu awatembelee na Mungu akuwe wa kuwasimamia katika wakati huu. I want to thank all the youths that participated in demonstrations. Thank you so much for standing with your country. It was not an easy task. And I want to speak as a bigger sister. In last year demos, I was among the first frontline that we defended the finance bill of 2023. In this year, I was also part of that team that waliji volunteer with my other fellow youths in this country. So I want to tell you, you are very special people in this country. If it is not you, if it is not me and the rest, the bill wouldn't have been cancelled. But that's not my thing today. My thing is why did the government wait until the people shed blood so that the bill can be cancelled? Why did the government wait until so many voices so that the bill would be cancelled? Kwani kuna mahali damu ilikuwa imeitishwa, ilikuwa inahitajika? Because I keep asking myself so many questions. Wakenya wameongea, Wakenya wameambia wajumbe wao, Wakenya wameambia ma MCAs, Wakenya wameongea katika mitandao ya jamii, Wakenya wamejiexpress katika makanisa and everywhere that we do not want the finance bill of 2024. It is not suitable for the common mwananchi. Mbona ingojewe hadi damu imwagike? What was that special in that bill that aingekataa kuwa rejected mapema 2 weeks ago na avoid kumwaga damu katika hii nchi? In last year's demo 2023 when we were rejecting the bill, watu walikufa wengi sana. Is it that hii nchi hatuwezi kaa chini tuongee, tusikizane bila kumwaga damu? Can't we solve issues as grown-ups, as the people who love their country? Hatuwezi kaa chini tujadiliane, tuelewane? Ni lazima kukue na damu, lazima imwagike, lazima kukue na vita ndio kitu isikizwe. Why Kenyans? Tumefika mahali ambapo hatuwezi kaa chini kama Wakenya tuongee, sauti zetu zisikizwe bila kupigana, bila vurugu. Why did the government have to wait all this time? Why cause mayhems? Why cause violence because of a paper, a document drafted by IMF? I am just asking questions that I need answers as a concerned citizen, and other citizens are asking. And I'm asking this because I know there are so many people who are afraid of their lives, who have been threatened. Yes, hata sisi tumethreateniwa, but we will not be silenced. We will speak because this is our country. We have no other place to go. We only have this Kenya. It is our business. Na hakuna mtu atatutishia ati tuame Kenya. Tunahama tunaenda wapi? This is our country. We need to speak. We need to raise our voices. And that is the reason why I'm asking. Did we have to wait until blood imwagike ndio tusikizwe? Mimi sijasema kwenda parliament ni vizuri. And kuchoma parliament ni poa. I don't want to support violence because I'm a concerned citizen who does not support violence. But I'm asking, polisi mlipoona vijana ambao wamejawa na ghadhabu wamefika parliament, was it necessary to shoot and kill? Mbona hawangeshikwa wapelekwe ndani wafunguliwe mashtaka? Why would you shoot and kill a Kenyan who is expressing his or her view? Was it necessary? So I am asking this because I don't know where we are headed as a country. I feel we are headed in those dark days when somebody would speak anashikwa, anakuwa brutally murdered. When somebody angeongea alikuwa anashikwa, ananyanyaswa, anafungwa. I feel we are headed to those dark days. Kenyans, it is your time to stand with another Kenyan mwenye atakuwa ameshikwa. Ukiona Mkenya ameshikwa kwa njia isiyoeleweka, kindly record, post everywhere. Ukiona Mkenya anapigwa, kindly record the videos and post everywhere. Wakenya tusimame na Wakenya wenzetu. It is our time to stand with Kenyans. It is our time to say no to impunity. It is our time to say no to bad governance. Liwe liwalo, bad governance must stop. People cannot be arrested like the way Alfred Ketel ameshikwa. Mtu anatandikwa, anaumizwa, ati ni kuarestiwa, alafu polisi wanasema wamemshika. Is that arresting? Can you arrest a person by beating? Huyo ni mtu mzima, mngemwambia mnataka kumshika, angejipeleka hata police station. Ama muende katika nini zenu za DCI, your social media, mseme we want to arrest so and so. People will bring themselves. Why would you arrest person in such manners? Watu wetu wenye wameshikwa, wametoka ndani, wanasema wamekuwa tortured huko. Why? The Constitution of 2010, when it was drafted to give citizens of Republic of Kenya freedom of speech, freedom of expression. Every Kenyan has right to speak of what is happening in our country. If we didn't tell our brothers and sisters about the finance bill, hawangejua kila kipengee ambacho kilikuwa kinamini. Saa hizi tungekuwa tunaumia, tunasema tumeanza kutaksiwa, taxes ambazo hatuwezi afford. Na mimi nataka serikali ijue ya kwamba we are not against taxes. We want to pay taxes, but we cannot afford. Si kupenda kwetu. Wakenya wengi ni ambao wako na mapato ya chini, 500 shillings kwenda chini. There is a person who cannot afford 3 meals in a day. Huyu ni mtu ambaye akikula usiku atangoja hadi siku nyingine akule usiku. Huyu ni mtu ambaye watoto wake hawaendi shule kwa sababu hawezi afford. Huyu ni mtu ambaye anaishi katika maisha duni, nyumba za 3000 and below. Ndio maana tunasema you cannot tax us anymore if we cannot afford. Sisi hatujakataa kulipa tax. We are saying we can pay tax if our lives are good. Yes, and if we can afford to do so. So I want to question the government if it was necessary for you to wait until the bloodshed so that you can reject the finance bill. And to our members of parliament, anytime you listen to the voice of Mwananchi. It is very important. Despite you wearing 10 million watches, flying all over, and taking your children to the best schools, living the lavish life that you want, mko na kiburi mingi, just listen to the voice of Mwananchi. If you hear 90% of your constituency saying no to something, just listen to them. Yes, that's my take.